Hello viewers and welcome to the SAIN PYNIAR Quiz 2018, brought to you by Doordarshan Kendra Shillong. Hello again dear viewers and welcome to another episode of the SAIN PYNIAR Quiz 2018, brought to you by Doordarshan Kendra Shillong. I am Keith Nongsteg, your quiz master. Today we're in our third and final semi-final round, and we have with us here today three new teams who are going to fight it off for a place in the finals. So let's go and meet our new teams. Starting it off with Team A, please introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Saipan Day and I'm from BK Bajaria School.
Hello, my name is Anshu Mishra and I am from BK Bajaria School.
Team A, BK Bajoria, all the very best to you. Now moving on to Team B, please introduce yourselves.
My name is Shavik Day and I am from St. Edward's School.
My name is Wanshu Tami Basan and I'm from St. Edmund's School.
Team B, St. Edmunds, all the very best. And moving on to the final team in today's episode, Team C.
My name is Sankupar Nongklang. Miwan Pinun Karshi, and we are representing Kiddies Corner Secondary School.
Team C, Kiddies Corner, all the very best to you and all the best to all the three teams. So now let's begin with our first round. Before we begin, let me explain to you the rules. Each team will be asked two questions. Questions will pass during this round. 100 points for correctly answering a direct question and 40 points for correctly answering a past question. 10 seconds to answer a direct question and 5 seconds to answer a past question. The good news here is no negative marking. Are the rules clear?
Yes.
Let's begin with our first question of today's quiz, and it's a question for Team A. Listen carefully. Which Indian state shares its border with the maximum number of Indian states, a total of 9 states and union territories? The Indian state that shares its border with the maximum number of Indian states and union territories. 10 seconds, Team A. So it moves on to Team B.
Madhya Pradesh.
Madhya Pradesh is the incorrect answer. Moves on to Team C. No negative marking.
Andhra Pradesh.
Andhra Pradesh is also the incorrect answer. The answer that I was looking for is Uttar Pradesh. Okay, it's Uttar Pradesh. Now, let's move on. This is a question, a direct question for Team B. Listen carefully. We've all heard of Nokia, the company. So Nokia is a multinational IT and telecommunications company founded in 1865. It is named after the Nokia Virta River, which flows through which country?
Finland.
Finland is the correct answer. 100 points to Team B. Now let's move on. The next question is for Team C, Kiddies Corner. Listen carefully. This is your question. Babur or Babur is the first Mughal emperor. Which country was he born in?
Turkey.
Turkey is the incorrect answer. Moves on to Team A.
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan is also the incorrect answer. Moves on to Team B.
In Samarkand.
Can you repeat?
Samarkand.
I am asking the name of the country.
Russia.
That is incorrect. So none of the teams could score it here. The answer that I'm looking for is Uzbekistan. Okay? Babur or Babar was born in Uzbekistan. So now let's move on. This is another direct question for Team A. Listen carefully. Apart from Ngerulmud, Palau, which is the only national capital of a country in the world that does not have traffic lights? Apart from Ngerulmud in Palau, which is the only other national capital of a country that does not have traffic lights?
Thailand.
What answer did you give me?
Thailand.
Thailand. That's not the name of a city, the name of a country. Wrong answer. Passes on to Team B.
Bangkok.
Bangkok. That's also incorrect. Moves on to Team C. None of the teams got it right. The right answer is Thimphu in Bhutan. That is the only city in the world, a national capital, that does not have traffic lights. Now this is a direct question now for Team B. Listen carefully. You've heard of bitcoins? Everyone? Cryptocurrencies. Yes. So this is the question, Team B. Which country became the first country in the world to recognize a cryptocurrency as its official currency to use it as legal tender? The first country in the world to recognize a cryptocurrency as its official currency.
United States or something.
The United States is the incorrect answer. Moves on to Team C.
Switzerland.
Switzerland is also the incorrect answer. Moves on to Team A.
French.
French.
France.
France, no, that is the incorrect answer. The right answer is the Marshall Islands in the Pacific Ocean. Okay, that's the name of the country, Marshall Islands. And their cryptocurrency is known as sovereign or SOV. So now let's move on. This is a direct question for Team C, Kiddies Corner. Listen carefully. Which animal has the longest gestation or pregnancy period over 22 months? It's a mammal. I want the name of the mammal. Which mammal has the longest gestation
Blue
or
whale.
pregnancy period? What did you say?
Blue whale.
Blue whale, that is the incorrect answer. Moves on to Team A.
Elephant.
The elephant, okay, I'll give it to you. It is the African elephant. 40 points to Team A. So teams, after the first round, the score is as follows. Team Kiddies Corner, that is Team C, is yet to open their account. Team A, BK Bajoria, is with 40 points. And Team B, St. Edmunds, is with 100 points. Now let's move on to the most interesting part of the quiz, which is the audio-visual round. Each team will be asked one audio-visual question. Questions will not pass during this round. 10 seconds to answer a question. If you give me the right answer, 100 points. A wrong answer, minus 50. No negative marking for not answering at all. Are the rules clear? Alright then, let's begin. This is a question for Team A and it appears to be a video question.
Thank you for inviting me. I am thrilled and honored to be here at the United Nations. The UN is one of humanity's greatest accomplishments, representing a democratic union of nations that are working together for the benefit of all. I am here to help humanity create the future.
Okay, that was a question asking what your capabilities are and what you could here to do, and what was it? What can you do better than me?
I'm a social robot created by Hanson Robotics. I am a year and a half old and I can see you, have a full conversation, make thousands of facial expressions, and understand speech and meaning behind words.
She is a social humanoid robot developed by Hong Kong-based company Hanson Robotics. She is able to display more than 50 facial expressions. In October of 2017, this robot became the first robot to receive citizenship of any country, which is Saudi Arabia. Name the robot. A very, very, very famous news. Team A unfortunately cannot give me the right answer. Would any of the other teams like to have a go at it?
Sophia.
Yes, it is Sophia. Sophia the robot. Alright then, moving on. This is a question for Team B and it appears to be a picture question, so please look at the screen and your question will follow. It is a drape woven by Assamese weavers during 16th century under the guidance of Hrimanto Hankordev, a Vaishnavite saint and scholar who lived in present-day Assam. The large drape illustrates the childhood activities of Lord Krishna in Vrindavan. Parts of the original drape are presently owned by the Victoria and Albert Museum in London and the Guimet Museum in Paris. India has made repeated requests to the UK to bring the drape back to Assam for display to the local people, but so far no luck. What is this very famous cloth called? 10 seconds, Team B. Would any of the other two teams like to have a go at it? No? Well, Team B the answer was in the question itself. The right answer is the Vrindavani Vastra or the Vrindavani Vastra. Alright? So, tough luck. Now, moving on to team C. Listen to this carefully. It's an audio question and your question will follow.
The human world is made one. All the countries are losing their distance every day, their boundaries not offering the same resistance as they did in the past age. Politicians struggle to exploit this great fact and wrangle about establishing trade relationships. But my mission is to urge for a worldwide commerce of heart and mind, sympathy and understanding.
You heard the audio clip? Listen to this question. This speech was given by an Indian on June 2nd, 1921 in the Assembly Hall of Berlin's Friedrich Wilhelm University, today known as the Humboldt University. Identify the speaker. Team C, 10 seconds.
Sarojini Naidu.
That was the voice of a male. That is not the correct answer. Team C. Would any of the other teams like to take a guess?
Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose.
Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose is the incorrect answer. The right answer is that was the voice of Kavi Guru Rabindranath Tagore. Alright? So teams, we've come to the end of our second round and the score tally is as follows. Team KC unfortunately is with minus 50 points and the other two teams are still in the same score tally, that is BK Bajoria with 40 points and St. Edmunds with 100 points. So now let's move on to our third round, which is a buzzer round. So all fingers on the buzzer. Before we begin, let me explain to you the rules. 5 questions will be asked during this round. All questions will be on the buzzer. 10 seconds to answer a question, 100 points for a correct answer. If you give me a wrong answer or no answer at all after pressing the buzzer, minus 50 points. Also keep in mind, if you press the buzzer before I complete my question, you will have to give me an answer because I will stop midway. Are the rules clear? Alright. This is the first question of today's buzzer round. Listen carefully, all fingers on the buzzer. What is the age of retirement of a judge of the Supreme Court of India?
65.
Team A.
65.
Or Team C, sorry. Team
65
C.
years.
Can you repeat?
65 years of age.
65 years, that is the correct answer. 100 points to Team C. Well played, Team C. Moving on, this is the second question of today's buzzer round. Which place is famous for producing silk and muga clothes and for its large number of cottage textile industries? It is also called the Manchester of Assam. Which place is famous for producing silk and muga clothes and for its large number of cottage textile industries? It is also called the Manchester of Assam. I feel is a very simple question. The right answer is Swalkusi. Okay, it's a place in Assam and it is known as the Manchester of Assam. Moving on, this is the third question of today's buzzer round. Listen carefully. It is a folk dance performed in the state of Tripura. It is performed by women and young girls who balance themselves on earthen pitcher and manage other props on their hands. Name the dance form, a very very famous dance from Tripura. It is a folk dance. Would any of the teams like to have a go at it? Strange, no one knows the answer. Very simple question. The right answer is Hojagiri. The name of the dance is Hojagiri. Moving on, this is the fourth question of today's buzzer round. Listen carefully. The 6th schedule of the Indian Constitution deals with the administration and control of scheduled areas and scheduled tribes in Assam, Tripura, Mizoram and which other Indian state? The 6th schedule of the Indian Constitution deals with the administration and control of scheduled areas and scheduled tribes in Assam, Tripura, Mizoram and which other Indian state? No one has the answer to this. A very simple question. Alright, time's up. The right answer is our very own state, Meghalaya. Alright, it is Meghalaya. Now this is the fifth and final question of today's buzzer round, and I hope everybody knows the answer to this. A very easy quiz question. Listen carefully. Give me the name of the first animal to go into space. What is it?
Laika.
Laika the dog is the correct answer. 100 points to Team Kiddies Corner. A good save at the end of the buzzer round. Before we begin with round 4, let me just tell you the scores so far. Team A, that is BK Bojoria, is with 40 points. Team B, Sinetans, is 100 points. And leading the quiz so far is Team Kiddies Corner with 150 points. So now let's begin with round 4, which is the rapid fire round. Let me explain to you the rules. Each team will be asked a series of questions. Each team will be given 45 questions. Each team will be given 45 seconds to answer all the questions. 20 points for a correct answer, -6 for an incorrect answer. If a team does not know the answer, say pass and I'll move on to the next question. And if there's sufficient amount of time, I'll come back to the question that you couldn't answer before. Are the rules clear, all the 3 teams? Alright, let's begin. Team A, your time starts now. Full form of NEFT.
Pass.
Capital of San Marino.
Pass.
Closest star to the sun.
Pass.
Who discovered the atom?
Chris Darwin. John Dalton.
John Dalton is the correct answer. First country to print books.
China.
That is correct. With which sport is the Ashes Trophy associated with?
Pass.
Author of the book Life of Pi.
Pass.
Full form of NEFT. Team A, your time is up. Your score in this round is 40 points. Let me just give you the answer to the other questions. Full form of NEFT is National Electronic Fund Transfer, something that you always use if you need to transfer money. Capital of San Marino is San Marino. Closest star to the sun is the Proxima Centauri. Who discovered the atom? It is John Dalton. First country to print books? Yes, it is China. With which sport is the Ashes Trophy associated with? Very easy question, it's cricket. Author of the book Life of Pi, it's Jan Martel. Let's move on to Team B with your series of questions in today's rapid fire round. Are you guys ready? Alright, your time starts now. Full form of NSSO. Capital of Barbados.
Pass.
It is considered to be the heaviest noble gas. Who discovered X-ray?
Pass.
First man to have climbed Mount Everest twice.
Nawangombo Sherpa.
Nawangombo is the correct answer. With which sport would you associate Colombo Cup with?
Pass.
Who is the author of the book Bookless in Baghdad?
Pass.
Full form of NSSO.
Pass.
Capital of Barbados.
Pass.
It is considered to be the heaviest noble gas.
Krypton.
That is incorrect, -points. Who discovered X-ray? Your time's up, Team B. Your score in this round is 14. Let me just give you the answer to the other questions. Full form of NSSO is the National Sample Survey Organization. Capital of Barbados is Bridgetown. It is considered to be the heaviest noble gas. The heaviest noble gas is radon. Who discovered X-ray is Wilhelm Röntgen. First man to have climbed Mount Everest twice? Yes, it is Nawangombo. With which sport would you associate Colombo Cup with? It's football. Who is the author of the book Bookless in Baghdad? Famous author Shashi Tharoor. Alright, now let's move on to Team C now with their series of questions in today's buzzer round. Are you guys ready? Your time starts now. Full form of DRDO. Capital of Brazil.
Brasilia.
That is correct. The largest delta in the world.
Ganga Brahmaputra Delta.
That is not the answer that I'm looking for, so -points. Who discovered HIV?
Pass.
First European to visit China.
Pass.
With which sport would you associate the Confederation Cup with?
Pass.
Author of the book Why I Am an Atheist.
Pass.
Who discovered HIV?
Pass.
First European to visit China.
Marco Polo.
That is correct. With which sport would you associate the Confederation Cup with? Your time's up. Team C, your score on this round is 34. Let me just give you the answer to the other questions. Full form of DRDO is Defense Research and Development Organization. Capital of Brazil, as it is, it's Brasilia. Largest delta in the world, you said Ganga, Brahmaputra. I'm looking for specifics, it's Sundarbans. Who discovered HIV? It's Luc Montagnier. First European to visit China, as you said, is Marco Polo. With which sport would you associate the Confederation Cup with? It's football. And author of the book Why I Am an Atheist, famous personality from India, Bhagat Singh. So well then teams, the score tally, the final score tally of today's quiz is as follows. Team A, BK Bajoria is with 80 points. Team B, St. Edmunds is in second place with 114 points. And the winners of today's quiz episode and going into the finals is Team KC with 184 points. So well then dear viewers, we've come to the end of another episode and the next episode is going to be the finals. So please do tune in. Until then, this is the Quiz Master Heath Longsteng signing off. Thank you.